So, Bezat Hashem, we're continuing in Siman Reish Lamedal, right here in the Bet Knesset. This is Bet Midrash or Bet Knesset? What do they call it? Bet Knesset? Bet David Chai?
Well, this would be, yeah.
Okay, we're in Bet Midrash section. It's Bet Knesset, David Chai, we're in Bet Midrash section. Baruch Hashem. Beautiful library over here. B'siyad Dishmaya, Rabbi Sharabani gives us to use it. So we're here learning After Aravit. Anybody wants to join us? Halachot, right now we're doing, Lefi Seder, we're going to go little by little. We started Mincha. We're going to go into Aravit. We could do this later, Yonatan. Okay. Thank you for the text. I see it already. Anyway, so today is already tonight, by the way, which is Tuesday night, 10th of the month of Kislev. We're going into Wednesday, the 4th day of the week of Parashat Shabbat, Shabbat Vayishlach. Bezat Hashem. And yes, by the way, I am brainwashing everybody constantly. I'm saying the same thing because everybody utilizes the Goyish dates, which means nothing. In Torah, the dates don't mean anything. So that's why every time you're going to hear me, I always start the date, the Jewish date, the week, the day of the week, because this Shabbat, this week is called Shabbat Vayishlach. Not just some regular week, December, what is it? 9th? 10th? December 10, 2014, 2024. Anyway, it doesn't mean anything, those dates. So, B'ezrat Hashem, that's what we do. Now, we're continuing back over here. The Ramah said to us, what we discussed earlier today with Rabbi Sharabani, if you remember, do we say the Ashrei before we have a minyan, before a completion of the minyan? Ramah says no. Ramah specifically says you must wait for a full minyan to come to the Bet Knesset, and only then can you say, okay. Dust, okay. I get allergic to that. Okay, now, so he says, don't say Ashrei until you have minyan, and why does he say that? It's important to have a minyan, only then you could say Kaddish, which will fall over the minyan. Rabbi Sharabani throw in 3 psukim, more than enough, but Ramah says a whole Ashrei. So let's see. Says Mishnah Berurah, אין לומר אשרי, ואם אמרו בלא מניין, ואחר כך בא מניין. So let's say they said Ashrei. Mishnah Berurah says they start, by mistake, the Chazan thought there is a minyan, then there is no minyan. And then they say, thank you. Then they said the Ashrei, Yomru mizmor echad. So what's mizmor echad? What is that? Mizmor means pasuk echad? What is mizmor echad? I'm here on page 296. Sorry, I apologize. A little bit here. Okay. Yomru mizmor echad. So Ish Matzliach says, "Mincha lomar tikun tefilati v'achar kach kaddish." So tikun tefilati k'torot levanecha masat kapa mincha v'arev ha'kshemot lekol shemot magiv lo'ay kilecha itpalal. That's going to be more than enough, says Ish Matzliach, and that's what Rabbi Sharabani was relying on.
So after that,
tikun tefilati k'torot levanecha. That's also that's psukim in Tehillim. Mishnah Berurah says no. If you said v'anachnu nevarchim ma'ata, that's why all the Ashkenazim, if you notice in the mincha, they're all screaming. Right? Right before Musa, Mincha, before Kaddish, they scream out this pasuk. So maybe that's the reason. According to Mishnah Berurah. ואחר כך הם ביור קדש. והוא הדין כשלומדים בבית המדרש, בלא מניין, ואחר כך קוראים בבית המדרש אנשים להשלים המניין. לא יפה הם עושים, העיקר טעם קדיש, הלימוד הוא משום שנתקדש השם ברבים. So here's the big fight between Ashkenazim and Sfaradim. Right? We hold, listen, you have 3 people learning, and then all of a sudden, before the 3 finished, 1 minute before Aravit, or before Mincha, you have 7 guys coming in. So now those 7 guys they came in, they heard a word or 2 in the Limud. So we're Sfaradim we say Kaddish al Israel. No problems asked. Mishnah Berurah says no, it's not true. Mishnah Berurah says the whole point of saying Kaddish after Limud is that because the Limud was Mukdash. How was the Limud Mukdash? It was Mukdash Yoter Al Yidei Eser. You need 10 people there learning in order to say Kaddish al Israel. That's why Ashkenazim never say this Kaddish almost. If they don't have a minyan, why should they say it? Right? After learning. But if there is a minyan after learning, they will say it without a problem. I've seen it many times.
No, they say in their prayer, they saying like
not prayer. This is not prayer. This is not prayer. This is not prayer, Habibi. This is learning specifically. We have special Kaddish for learning. ואם כן, בעינה שיהיו 10 בבית המדרש בבית הלימוד, we need constantly, if you want to say Kaddish, there must be 10 people learning. מי הוא אפשר ללמוד משנה אחת וכיוצא בזה, אחר כך שיתאפסו 10 אנשים ולומר קדיש. However, this will work only in the yeshiva. Mishnah Berurah gives an advice to those kehilot that want to say Kaddish, let them learn little bit Mishnah or something. Those people who walked in. So it's like a minyan learning. Okay, then they should say Kaddish. That's Mishnah Berura. And now Ish Matzliach number 3 is adding. Look at number 3 Ish Matzliach. Are you on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay. ולכן נוהגים לומר משנה רבי חנניה בן הקשה אומר. Therefore, that's why Sfaradim scream the Mishnah out. We scream out the Mishnah, and whoever heard it, that's part of the Mishnah. Right? And that's what we do exactly. Rabbi Chananya ben Akasha Omer. That's a Mishnah. It's a Mishnah, and therefore it's not a problem.
Ish Matzliach is which rabbi?
That's Ish Matzliach. He's a Rosh Yeshiva of the Ish Matzliach. So that's what we do. It's a yeshiva called Ish Matzliach in Bnei Brak, I believe. I believe it's in Bnei Brak.
So is there adding in sources?
No, it's actually what in Kol Haaretz. Netivot, Bnei Brak. No, the yeshiva is in Bnei Brak. Yeshivat Kizer Hamim.
לא, אבל אין רב שקראו לו זה כמו שיש...
מכון הרב מצליח. הנה, ישיבות כיסא רחמים. כיסא רחמים, that's the Rosh Yeshiva of כיסא רחמים. Okay, כיסא רחמים is a very, very old yeshiva. Much older than me. Okay. And I'm not a young boy. Okay, let's go. Siv Katan Vav.
You want to compare?
Huh?
You want to compare?
I don't know, because maybe we combine my age and your age. Maybe we'll get to Kisar Hamim. Maybe.
Getting to...
Maybe we'll combine all the people's names over here. Ages, yeah. Kodem Ashrei, so he says like this. Over here, Siv Katan Zayin. שכתוב לומר בפרשת התמיד, קודם של אשרי של תפילת המנחה. Okay, שנוהגים לומר פרשת התמיד. Oh, so we said that we have korbanot also before Ashrei. So that's what he's talking about. קודם Ashrei, Taz ומגן אברהם כתבו לומר אחר Ashrei. No? The Taz and Magen Abraham says the korbanot that we do before Ashrei to actually say it after Ashrei. And only then you could start the mincha, I guess, with Kaddish. אבל אין המנהג כן. However, says the Mishnah Berura, that's not the way the world is noeg today. Nobody listens to Taz and Magen Abraham with respect to this question. Do we say korbanot before Asher or after? Everybody says it before. Then you say Asher, and Asher is commencing the tefillah. Katav Atur.
Ashkenazim never do korbanot.
They do korbanot.
They do korbanot?
Oh yeah, Hasidim for sure.
Oh, Hasidim, but Ashkenazim.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah? They do it?
No, Ashkenazim. Listen, Litvish is a different world. But
I never seen
they do certain dates. They do. It's like
regular mincha. I never seen them like they.
Yeah, I don't know if they're makpid on it.
There might be a mission.
Maybe Siddur. See, you have a Siddur Ashkenazi over here.
No, the korbanot is there, but I always see they always start from Asher.
Oh, so again, so you see what they do out loud, but I think they say some people.
So if you walk into the shul and they're starting Amidah Mincha, and you start with them, or do you do korbanot and ashrei?
Oh, very good.
Or can you do it after?
Very good question. Okay, it's a beautiful question Rabbi Lior is asking. I walked in and they said Amen of the last Amen of Kaddish and they're standing Shmona Esrei. What do I do? Halacha is you join them. You join them, you say Shmona Esrei with them. And then you go back. Korbanot.
Like you say,
Korbanot. Now, should you make it a normal thing by you? No. Because there's order of matter. Korbanot, korbanot is kapara.
אומרים קורבנות אחר כך?
Yeah, of course you call chozer. למה לא? ודאי you call chozer. But it's out of order. That's not the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Preferably we do according to the way that the book is written. There's a reason, as we understand that this is written by Naviim, and this is the way to get to achieve the point. What are we trying to achieve? Okay, however, here's the tour. Listen to me, if you don't mind. Zayin, yeah, second line from Zayin.
Yeah.
The second line, Katava Tur. Oh. So Tur writes here. We're gonna give you right now an outline of how the mincha is established. Omer Ashrei v'Kaddish u'mitpalelim Shmona Esrei. So Tur says you say Ashrei. You don't hear any korbanot here yet. Tur is the one who Shulchan Aruch was actually taking off. He was continuing. He used Tur basically to establish the Shulchan Aruch, right? Al pi the Tur. So the Tur, which is Ashkenazim, is the son of Rosh, right? Who again, the Rosh is one of the pillars of the Shulchan Aruch that was used to establish the Halachah. So Shulchan Aruch said. So Mishnah Berura brings out now. Tur said you say Ashrei, and then you say Kaddish. and then you say Shmoneh Esrei, ושליח ציבור חוזר התפילה כמו בשחרית. And then after the Shmoneh Esrei is complete, belachash, quietly, the Chazan says it out loud. ונופלין על פניהם ואומרים ואנחנו לא נדע. After that they do תחנון. Okay? ואומרים קדיש, and after תחנון we say קדיש שלם. Okay, קדיש שלם probably means over here תתקבל. קדיש תתקבל, that's probably שלם what it means. וכתבו הפוסקים דאים התפללו מנחה סמוך לחשיכה ונמשכו באמירת אבינו מלכנו או שערי התחנונים אחר התפילה עד שחושכה, אין לומר קדיש תתקבל. Whoa. Here it says like this. They daven mincha and they started Avinu Malkeinu, and lo and behold, it's night outside already. It's night already. Night came in. Says the Mishnah Berurah, you don't say Kaddish Titkabal for mincha. Titkabal is shayach lemincha. Now you're no longer in the realm of mincha. You don't say the Titkabal. Shatfilah hayta biyom acher, because now you're in a different days b'chlal. You know what's happening here? You're davening mincha late, and because Baruch Hashem, Avinu Malkeinu. Okay. You ever been to those shows? I mean, Shema Koleh. It's not outside. It's not outside. What do? Says Mishnah Berurah, no Kaddish Titkabal. Why? Because you're in the second day already. You're in a different day. You can't say Kaddish Titkabal. That's shayach to the previous day's prayer. Ish Matzliach says something to this. Look inside number 4.
Yeah. Probably doesn't agree with it.
עיין בהערה בספר שיש להקל בזה, שכן במנהג, עיין שם. No, איש מצליח says, I don't know what you do with that. We are more naked, מקילים, and we do it. We do Kaddish Kabal, with all due respect to Mishnah Berurah. What?
That's what we did. For today's example.
No, today is not a problem. Today is not the Hashikha. This is not a... Again, we're talking about Hashikha Mamash. Alright, this is all... no, today it's not a problem at all. Okay? אבל אם יראה שהתפילה עצמה נמשכה בלילה, כמו תפילת נעילה, אומרים קדיש תתקבל. However, what's נעילה? נעילה starts during the day. You're supposed to start during the day, before Shkia. And you have to have Kaddish. We learn there's a lot of halachot. We'll get into it one day, B'ezrat Hashem. There's a halachot of Birkat Kohanim. What's before Shkia, where's the Chazan is holding? Did the Kohanim do Alul Duchan to make brachot? It writes already after Shkia. What do we do? There's a lot of kulot about that. But over here, you see that the Ne'ilah is jumping from Mincha up to Arvit. And that's what we do. That's all the world, all the Jews do that. Ne'ilah ends at Arvit. So how do we do Titkabal over there? So you see that there is such an allowance, and that's why maybe Sfaradim are more Makir than Ashkenazim. Though we don't, what's his name? We don't Machpid, we don't say, oh, okay, that's it, it's not, you can't say Titkabal. Titkabal is for the Tfilah. Since you're in the middle, you're in the mode of the prayer, even though it sounds like it's Nimshach, like you're in the second day already. Still, it's not a problem.
אם מותר במקום אחד, מותר במקום שני?
Okay, that's right. That's a beautiful thing Rabbi Yom Tov is asking. What? Just because it's allowed in one place, it's going to be allowed everywhere? Yes.
שאתה עושה במקום מסוים ואסור לך לעשות אותם.
לא, not here. It's a prayer. One second. Ne'ilah is a prayer like a mincha? Yes.
נעילה זה יום כיפור, זה
Good,
התפילה.
but it's the same prayer as a mincha. It's the same thing. It's additional Shmoneh Esrei, but it's the same concept. It starts in the day. You can't start at night. Everybody agrees you cannot start it after Shkia. It has to start before on Yom Kippur. So it is. So you see that there is a relationship. So once we have a relationship, in one instance, we are Jews. We love to mimic. If there is a relationship, we mimic it. If not, we don't mimic it. Bet. How about Siv Bet?
תהילות, קריאת שמה.
אם שכח.
אם שכח ולא תתפלל.
ולא יתפלל.
להתפלל, מנחה מתפלל ערבית שתיים ואומר אשרי קודם תפילה שהיא תשלומים לתפילת
Hamincha, beautiful. Okay, this is out of this world, right? Like this. If you forgot to pray, you forgot to pray mincha. I don't know, you got busy, you got distracted. You didn't say, I'll pray later. If you say those words, you're in trouble, big trouble. If you say those words, even in your mind, you say, I'm going to pray later. Your wife says, hello, Moshe, yes, dearie, mincha. No, I still have time. I'll do it later. If you say those words, I'll do it later. No, maybe still have time. It's not such a big problem. But if he says, I'll do it later, and then later it's already night, you're not allowed to pray, so it goes into a lot of problems. He did it on purpose.
Driving on the highway, it's a problem. Like
Okay.
running late.
So in the highway,
Your intention is to make it, but you
אני
didn't.
ראיתי מישהו עושה...
right. So it depends. It depends. If you're in New York City in the highway, don't pull over. If you're in Florida, you could easily pull over and pray when nobody bothers you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna late, we already said that it's preferable to pray b'yichidut than not to pray at all. Right? You're gonna be late. So if the mincha on time is much better than mincha later with arvit. That's what we're talking about here. Lo yipalel mincha mitpalel arvit time. You pray two arvit. But this is a chidush. This is the emet is I never saw this. No rabbi ever taught me this. The Mishnah and Shulchan Aruch says something that I don't think we're gonna be follow. Ve'omer ashrei kodem tfilat. You say ashrei like this. You did arvit. Shmoneh of arvit. Now you're doing second one is for what? For mincha. Says over here the rabbi say tfilah ashrei. That I never heard.
אתה עושה ערבית שני בשביל נדבה.
No, ערבית שני זה בשביל מנחה. לא נדבה. תשלומים. There's a big difference between נדבה and תשלומים. Okay? Now, in the case the guy says I could pray later to his wife, maybe it's נדבה. Okay? Now, why did I say נדבה? It has to be בתור נדבה because now he's going into ספקות that he push it off on purpose. If you push off מנחה on purpose, you cannot do תשלומים. תשלומים is a חובה. It's an obligation. And how many times? Let's say the guy was put in jail for two nights. According to Tosefot, he has to daven all the Shemona Esrei when he comes out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
2 days, 6 times you gotta
all of them. Some say no, only the previous one, and that's what the halacha is.
No, אבל אם הוא יתפלל בבית הסורים.
You can daven in Beit Asurim. Okay.
So repeat that part right there.
So again, if you came late, so you say Ashrei, so you daven Shemona Esrei Arbit, then you're gonna start what you do. You have a chovav tashlumin of mincha. So says Shulchan Aruch, you should say Ashrei, shehi tashlumin et virat mincha, and then do the mincha. So now Ish Matzliach number 5 over there, please, if you don't mind. He says, "Ayen bekap hayim lael, she'en lomar Ashrei b'arvit." Yeah, this is what we do. He says, "No, we never did such a thing. There was such a thing. We don't say Ashrei before second Shemona Esrei of Arvit." אלא ימתין כדי חילוך 4 אמות ותו לו. He says, now the Gemara asks the question, how long should you wait before you start the second Shemona Esrei? So Kapachayim brings it down, you wait 3 seconds. How long does it take you to walk 8 feet? 3 seconds, less than 3 seconds. Okay, walking. Ayen sham. So that's the halacha, and that's what we do today. Nobody ever, I ever said, even though Maran says to say Ashrei, again, while you're saying Ashrei, they could be already doing they're going to do Kaddish of Arvit. Then what's going to happen? You're going to be left in the forest by yourself. So Kapachayim says no. Kapachayim says don't right away. Start, chik-chak, finish with them. We want you to be safe. Let's finish inside Mishnah Berurah. Gentlemen, there's looks. Yosef, before you leave, Mamish, 2 lines, and we're going to hopefully take a break till tomorrow for a new Siman of Tfilat Arvit. So let's just finish Mishnah Berurah. Chet im shachach. Listen to what I just said. Ve'im hezid. No, if he did it on purpose. Look at the halachot over there. He didn't tell you asur. Number 10. Kodem tfilah. You should say ashrei. Ayen b'siman seif katan yudal b'mishnah Berurah. So he says over there that as we just said, look at Kapachayim. There's going to be a lot of discussion. Bezat Hashem Baruch Adonai Olam Hamed. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully tomorrow we'll start halachot Arvit and tell Zohar to watch the video. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
You said you're on YouTube.